What's up, everybody? Justin here to do my NXT Takeover Phoenix review. Hell of a takeover again. NXT did not disappoint. They always deliver. Always. Always put on great takeover events. I've yet to see a bad takeover. Hell of a takeover. Phoenix tonight. It was fantastic. Really, really good. What were some of your favorite matches from Takeover Phoenix? I would say at least three. Three matches I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed the opening match for the tag titles. I also enjoyed Johnny and Ricochet, and I enjoyed the main event. Those are really good. So, anyways, what's up, Laura? I agree. NXT Takeover was awesome. They are usually always really awesome. And it's Royal Rumble weekend. Tomorrow is the Royal Rumble. I can't wait for that. So let's start off this review with the opening match for the NXT Tag Team titles. War Machine took on the champs, the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, defending. What's up, Victor? I see you in the chat. You say Johnny and Ricochet delivered. And then some more. Yes, they did. I have to watch that match over. It was that good. Probably going to watch it over tonight. If anybody doesn't know, or if anybody cares to know, formerly Jack Hager, is fighting tonight in the Octagon for Bellator on formerly Spike TV. Paramount Network. Jack Swagger, formerly Jack Swaggers, actually make his MMA debut tonight. I actually have it on right in front of me. I don't know when his fight is happening, but should be in 1 or 2 hours. Or I don't know when, but I want to see it. I want to see how Jack Swagger does. So the NXT Tag Team titles, again, Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly defending. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Roderick Strong is always defending the tag titles. What's wrong with Bobby Fish? Why is that guy never wrestling? I don't know. Kyle O'Reilly, hell of a talent. But he's better, in my opinion, he is better in a tag team with Bobby Fish. They're formerly Ring of Honor tag team champions, formerly Red Dragon. So War Machine comes out first. They have a great epic entrance, like a Viking theme entrance. It was awesome. And the crowd got fired up, was chanting war, war. It was awesome. I was 100% behind War Machine. I wanted them to win and get the tag team titles. It was a hell of a match. It was just great selling by Kyle O'Reilly. The guy can sell like crazy. He was getting thrown around, tossed around. Kyle O'Reilly, damn good at selling. I mean, the guy got hit with so many big moves. The guy's great at selling. So then there were NXT chants during this opening match. Already, NXT chants. This is awesome chants. And the finish, War Machine, get Kyle O'Reilly. Or Roll has Kyle O'Reilly up. Hanson goes up to the top, hits a leg drop off his partner's shoulders to Kyle O'Reilly. 1, 2, 3. We got new NXT Tag Team Champions. Very, very awesome. I was very happy about it. War Machine is now your new NXT Tag Team Champions. Laura says, you believe Ricochet Johnny was a match of the year candidate. I agree. It really was. So War Machine wins, your new tag team champions. I love that. Long overdue, in my opinion. War Machine probably should have been champions like 2-3 months ago. Up next, we had Cassius Ohno, the so-called knockout artist with his elbow, take on the Bro Man, Mr. Bro. Hello, bro. That's all he knows how to say is bro, bro, bro. Matt Riddle must be the son of Vince Russo because that's all he says is bro over and over and over. So Matt Riddle, the Bro Man, comes out. By the way, put some goddamn wrestling boots on or shoes. I mean, come on, really. Matt Riddle put on some goddamn shoes or boots. So Matt Riddle wins. I'm not shocked. I thought he would. I predicted he would. I also predicted War Machine would win the titles. Go back, watch my NXT TakeOver Phoenix predictions. I did okay. So Matt Riddle wins. I don't remember how he won. I don't really care. Not a fan of Matt Riddle. I don't hate Matt Riddle, but I'm not a fan of him. The guy's a good wrestler, though. He is good. Does anybody know when Jack Swagger is fighting? Because I got Bellator on, but I don't know when his fight is happening. So up next, the third match was... What the hell was the third? Oh, yeah. The match of the night. The match of this takeover for the NXT North American Championship. Ricochet defending against Johnny Gargano. They tore the house down. They tore it up. They didn't just tear the house down and tear the arena down. They burned it down. They absolutely put on a classic. A lot of high spots, but there's also a lot of good wrestling. Just very good. Great matchup. Awesome matchup. There were NXT chants. There were This Is Awesome chants. There were Fight Forever chants. It was just damn good. At one point, Ricochet flipped over the turnbuckles, over the ring post onto Johnny. That was amazing. Then he got back in the ring and hit a 450. And somehow Johnny kicked out. After that, Johnny later on the outside, or maybe before Ricochet flipped over the ring post. Before that, Johnny took the mat off the floor, lifted the mats up. So the concrete was exposed. Johnny, as I said, exposed the concrete and picked up Ricochet on the concrete and hit a brain buster suplex on Ricochet. That was nasty because his back smacked on the concrete. His head was protected. Thank God. Ricochet's head was protected by Johnny's arm. So then after that, back in the ring, Johnny Gargano hits a DDT on Ricochet for the one, or I think, it was a spike DDT. Spike DDT. 1, 2, 3. Johnny Gargano finally, he's done it. He's won the big one. He's won a title, a singles title in NXT. He is a former tag champion, but Johnny Gargano has never held a singles title. Now he has. He is the new North American champion. First 2 title matches of this TakeOver Phoenix, 2 new champions were crowned. That was great. Ricochet, Johnny Gargano, I don't know what else to say about it. It was great. It was awesome. It was 5 stars. It was 10 stars. It was 100 stars. It was a match of the year candidate. It was so goddamn good. If you don't have the network, if you don't watch NXT, shame on you. Shame on you. You better start. seriously, if you don't watch NXT and you don't watch takeovers, you shouldn't call yourself a wrestling fan, because NXT is great. NXT is greatness, is a brand. As I said, the takeovers of pay-per-views, the specials, NXT TVs never disappoint me ever as a fan. So I love NXT. Why do you think my name is WWE NXT guy? Because I'm a big fan of NXT, even more than the main roster. I do love the main roster, but not as much as NXT. So up next, we had another title on the line, the NXT Women's Championship on the line. These two guys fighting on Bellator. I don't know who the hell they are. They look like midgets and they're skinny as hell. I really hope so, Laura. Rhea Ripley, Toni Storm, maybe they will appear at the Royal Rumble. In the Rumble, they really, really, really should. Cross your fingers. Knock on wood. I hope they appear in the Rumble match. They both deserve it. They're both great, great talents. Last year we had Ember Moon, Kairi Sane in the Rumble. They were part of NXT at the time. Hopefully Toni Storm and Rhea Ripley, they're both a part of NXT UK. So I don't know if they'll both get in the Rumble, but I'm all for them being in the Rumble. All for it. Definitely all for Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm to be in the Royal Rumble match. I have a feeling Shayna Baszler is also going to be in it because she's a champion on NXT. I think Toni Storm in it is a lock. Definitely a lock to be a part of it. So Women's Championship, Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair. This was good, but I have a problem with the damn interference. I did not like it. As Shayna's friends, again, Mia Shaviro, whatever her name is, Roderick Strong's wife, and Jessamine Duke interfered for Shayna. That was not needed. I didn't like that. I get it, why it happened. I mean, I'm not furious, but I don't like it. Bianca did not have a fair title shot. She was screwed because of the interference. So I really hope Bianca Belair, by the way, she broke out of the rear naked choke. She kept fighting and getting up and would not quit. She had the heart of a lion. She would not tap out. She would not pass out. Eventually, Bianca Belair did pass out. Eventually. But she got up on her feet about 4 times, at least. It was awesome to see. Crowd really got behind Bianca Belair when she got up on her feet with the rear naked choke on. She got up. Crowd got up on their feet, cheering Bianca. I was so behind Bianca Belair. I wanted her to win really bad. Laura says you loved Pete and Toni Storm in the crowd, especially Pete. Just looked chill and Toni being all happy. Yeah, I really hope, because Toni Storm's the new women's champion in the NXT UK. By the way, if you didn't see NXT UK Takeover Blackpool, shame on you. Don't call yourself a wrestling fan if you didn't see that. Also, if you didn't watch Takeover Phoenix and you're not going to watch Royal Rumble, do not call yourself a wrestling fan. Don't cry to me on Twitter and say you canceled your network. I don't care to hear that. I think that's stupid if you cancel the network. I don't know. Unless you're so broke you can't afford the network, then do what you got to do. But me personally, I don't get canceled. I don't understand it. Why people would want to cancel it. I mean, I would never cancel it because of NXT's on there. So, also, if I did cancel a network, I wouldn't have barely any videos to do. No predictions, no reviews anymore for pay-per-views if I didn't have the network. So, anyways, if I didn't do a show on YouTube, I would still watch the network. I'm just saying, watching a network helps with doing predictions and reviews of these pay-per-views. So where was I? I didn't like the interference in the Bianca Belair Shayna Baszler match. I thought Bianca should have won the title. She was undefeated, but no longer. Bianca Belair passes out. She did not tap. I like that she did not tap, but she passed out. Shayna Baszler wins. Still your NXT Women's Champion. I said Toni Storm's a lock to be in the Rumble. I think she is. I mean, obviously, she was in Phoenix Takeover in the crowd. So why not put her in the Rumble? If they don't, I will be pissed. Because I am a big fan of Toni Storm. She's one of my favorites. Toni Storm, Asuka are tied 1-1. They are both my favorites. So Victor says, if you cancel the network, then you would be missing out on 205 Live and you really enjoy the Workhorse Power Hour. I agree. 205 Live is also very good and fun to watch. But I seriously, want to keep the network, and I will, for NXT, NXT UK, and the pay-per-views and the old shows. Especially in the Vault. In the Vault section of the network, I watch a ton of those old shows because that's my era. I grew up in the late 80s as a little kid watching WWF, so I really enjoy the old school shows on the network. I also enjoy the new shows, NXT 205 Live, pay-per-views, WWE 24/7, WWE Chronicle. Those are really great shows, and they're put together really well. So now the main event. As I said, Shayna Baszler retains. Now the main event, Tommaso Ciampa defending with Goldie, his world title he calls Goldie. The NXT Championship is Goldie. Anyways, Tommaso Ciampa, Aleister Black. Again, if you did not see Ricochet Johnny wrestling, shame on you. You better watch it. Subscribe to the network to see it. It was sick. It was so goddamn good. And I am not getting paid by WWE. But I'm going to promote the damn network. If you didn't see Ricochet Johnny wrestling, you better see it and get the network. By the way, if you didn't hear, if you don't know, it's free for the first month. So you don't even got to pay to watch Johnny Ricochet. So Tommaso Ciampa defending against Aleister Black. Really good match. I enjoyed it. Tommaso Ciampa pulled up the mats on the outside of the ring, just like Johnny did. I really thought Johnny would interfere. He did not. That was good. He didn't. I thought Johnny and Candice, I thought they would interfere and help Tommaso retain, but they did not. As I said, on the floor with the concrete exposed, Tommaso Ciampa, Aleister Black jumped off the apron, double knees to Tommaso, and he falls on the concrete. Falls back. Then, back in the ring, a black mask was hit. Black mask covers Tommaso, but he kicks out. And right after that black mask, look at Tommaso's bald head. The guy had like tons of veins in his skull. Tons of veins on top of his head. That was pretty weird to see. I just noticed that. The guy's veins were like popping out of his head. I don't know what that was, but hopefully Tommaso's okay. I know the guy's in a physical match with Aleister Black. And by the way, Aleister doesn't need the title. He had it once already. In my opinion, Aleister Black is already a world champion because of who he's married to. Aleister Black is married to Zelina Vega, and that guy is one lucky bastard. So just for being married to her, that already makes him a champion, in my opinion. So after that, black mask kick out. Tommaso Ciampa hit his finisher, 3 fairy tales to Aleister. He kicked out, but he picked him up again, hit a fourth fairy tale finish. For the 1, 2, 3, Aleister tried to hit the black mask, but his knee gave out. So Tommaso picked him up, crucifix into the 4th fairy tale. For the 1, 2, 3, Tommaso Ciampa, my boy from my hometown of Milwaukee. Tommaso Ciampa wins and retains Goldie. So the love story goes on between Tommaso and Goldie. Very good takeover, Phoenix. I'm going to go to my Twitter poll and read you some of the results. I said grade tonight's NXT takeover, Phoenix. 58% gave it and voted a A-. 32% gave it a B+, and 10% gave it a C+. I will give Takeover Phoenix a A-. A-. It would have got an A+ if Bianca Belair would have won the title. I really was behind Bianca Belair winning, but she did not. So Bianca's undefeated streak has been broken. Takeover Phoenix gets an A- grade from me. What grade would you give it? Leave your grade in the comments. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at WWE NXT Guy. Tomorrow's a Royal Rumble. I will try to go live with my Royal Rumble review. Anyways, maybe I'll go live. Also, maybe I'll go live on a live stream for one of the Rumble matches. Maybe I'll do it live. Who knows? Have a great night, everybody. Tomorrow's a Royal Rumble. I am hype for it, excited for it. Bye for now. Have a great night.